there's clearly something in the air right now, right? Like, I can't be the only one feeling it. In fact, I actually know that I'm not the only one feeling it, because all of the mind body people that I follow, and even the people that they're not like specifically mind body, but they like are into the quantum energetics and brain retraining and rewiring the brain kind of stuff. And lately, like, kind of subtly, one by one, they're all kind of revealing and admitting that they have been moving through a lot of things, like physical symptoms have intensified or have returned for a short period of time. One girl who I follow, she's a quantum energy person. She revealed that she like had this kind of freak accident with ingesting chemicals like in her food, like it was a whole thing, and she had to go to the hospital and get that dealt with. And I have another mind body practitioner just posted that, you know, this person rarely cries, and just the other day they had, you know, that guttural cry, you know, and just energy needed to move through her. And so yeah, it just seems like there's something in the air. I've certainly been feeling a lot of things, heightened symptoms, intensified symptoms, just more of a willingness to continue to hermit and cocoon and rest and take it easy. And yeah, feeling triggered left and right. It's been kind of a volatile time. I know that there's been a lot of communication happen. My brain and my body are trying to communicate a lot of things. So I just wanted to post a little quick video before we officially head into the holidays this week. And I just wanted to share that, yeah, I'm feeling it. I know I get a lot of comfort when I hear, especially from mind body experts and practitioners who I follow, and you kind of cling on to them while you're on this journey, because you're clinging on to the hope. You're clinging on to the truth that, okay, they recovered, I know I can recover. Everything kind of helps you move along, right? And I know that when I hear that they are going through things, or things have flared up for them and they're also working through stuff, it is comforting for me, not gonna lie. So I just wanted to reiterate that and share, yes, it's been like pretty intense for me too. And I really have to double down on retraining my brain and just saying, like allowing it, and just allowing all the things that are coming up: emotional, physical symptoms, worries, doubts, fear, despair, sadness, anger, all that stuff is all coming up. And it's so uncomfortable, and I still have to catch my brain. Hold on. I still have to catch my brain and retrain it in real time, telling it, okay, this cycle, you're welcome. This cycle is allowed to close, is to be released, like all these things. So I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents in there. Like, I'm just imagining that all of us on this mind-body recovery journey from chronic illness, I just imagine that we're all sitting in a circle together, we're all in this like beautiful community. And this is my, like, if we were all together in person, I would be raising my hand and standing up and saying, yep, I am absolutely experiencing an uptick of things. And yeah, I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents. Like, all these mind body people are like, hey, I have been, or I just went through this heightened, intense experience. And so I'm just sharing mine too. I'm putting it out there. Same. So I don't know. Hopefully if you found this video, hopefully it comforts you too, that there's a lot of energetic movement going on collectively right now. There's a lot of purging going on. And I was just thinking about, like, a lot of sadness, a lot of anger has been coming up for me. And I mean, consider the time, right? It's the holidays. There's a lot of memories that, and a lot of experiences that are tied to the holidays. And I know for me particularly, my dad passed away this month, back in 2010. So 14 years, it'll be 14 years. He passed away December 26th. And he was estranged from our family. We were estranged from him for a long time. And in 2010, I was graduating from college at the time, and we had been estranged for about 5 years at that time. My mom decided she didn't want to deal with him anymore, so we packed up our stuff and we left Hawaii, and we ended up in California, Northern California, started a brand new life here, and we had not had contact with my dad since then. But fast forward 5 years later, here I am graduating from college, and I just had this thought of, I want to invite him. You know, I want to invite my dad to the ceremony. Like, let's fly him out here. I know we haven't heard from him or seen him, but, you know, I'm graduating college. I want him to be there. And I asked my mom this, and my mom, you know, she understood what I wanted, but she was also like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to see your dad. I'm not ready to see your dad. So I just left it at that. Okay, she's not ready to see him. So I didn't invite him. And then it turns out he had a heart attack or a stroke, you know, like a few days later or whatever. And so I did my ceremony, and then we immediately flew down to Hawaii to go see him. He was, I'm sorry if this is triggering, but this is just what's coming up for me right now. Maybe this is what all the sadness is tied to and the anger. But so we flew down there to Hawaii, and he was comatose at that point. He was, you know, he was brain dead at that point, but we got to spend time with him in the hospital. And that was the first time I saw him in 2-3 years or so. Because we did visit Hawaii again because my grandmother passed away. Again, a whole different story, but it had been 3 years at that point since we had last contact with him. And so seeing him in that comatose state, and then we spent, oh, someone screamed outside. Weird. So we spent, I don't know, like a week or two with him, and then, you know, decided it was time to get him off life support, and then he passed away. The day after, my family in Hawaii threw a surprise graduation party for me because we were in town. And then at that party, we got the call that he had passed away. Like, it was so, now I look back, it was kind of perfect, and it was also really dramatic, and it was a very intense time. So, and I don't know if I ever processed that. Here's the thing that I recently learned with grief. I learned that you never really process grief. It's always kind of going to be there because it's attached to love. You know, you can't have grief if you did not have love, even if it was an estranged relationship. Like, this was my dad, you know, like, of course there was love there. Children love their parents no matter what. That's ingrained in us. So I'm sure all of that is related and all coming up. And, you know, it's the holidays. There's a lot of like family themes come up. And then, of course, if you have family members that have passed, especially during this time, lots of emotions, and lots of somatic sensations and feelings that I'm sure are related to that. So if you can relate, or if you resonate, I just want you to know that all of this that we're feeling right now is super normal. It's very uncomfortable. It feels like hell. But you're not alone. Like, it's not, I'm not trying to be cliche, but I just know firsthand how hard it is to deal with this, you know, and how it just feels awful. But you know that, we know, like, all of us on this journey, we know that the only way out of this is through it. We have to somatically experience all these things that are coming up with full acceptance, full openness, so that the cycle can complete, so that we can be done and release it. So having said that, I don't know, I just want a virtual hug to all of you guys that can relate and are going through something like this, especially now during the holidays. And regardless of how you're feeling or what's going on for you, I do wish you a Merry Christmas, I wish you happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. And I just wish you so much love and joy and peace during this time. And just like, I just wish you like openness and surrender and allowance. Like just this, I wish you that sigh. We let it move through. And I am right there with you. I am in the trenches with you too. So, okay, guys, I love you very much. I thank you for watching me. I thank you for, if you like and subscribe and comment, because I enjoy making these random videos and connecting with you guys. And so I want to get this thing going, and I want to grow on this channel. It's been like a dream come true, or it is like a dream job, this for me. So I thank you guys for all the engagement that you've given so far and all that. So, all right. Love you guys. Have a great week, whatever that looks like or feels like for you. I wish you all the love. Take care.